Hey guys, it's Team Berserker with another Force of Will video. So we're going to start off with a fairy deck. This fairy deck is different. I'm using Kaguya as my ruler. The effect of Kaguya says Judgment is one light, one moon, and one colorless. You spin any moon as though they were green. Whenever a moon enters the field, you draw a card. The ruler side says you spend one, the same effect from the front, one moon, as they were green. Whenever this card awakens, put 2+1/+1 counters on this ability. If you pay one moon, cancel target automatic ability. One light, one colorless, prevent this card damage that should be dealt with this card in this turn. Guard out, you pay one color, one moon, 3 colorless, rest all J ruler or resonator your opponent controls. Then recover all your magic stones you control. You can pay one awakening. We can pay awakening cost one moon. Less this turn. So Kaguya is right there. That will be the ruler. The J ruler will be that one. An attack is 7, defense is 900. Well, we're using Kaguya as a ruler, but this deck is a fairy deck. We'll start off with 4 Circle of Trust. Circle of Trust, either you pay 2 light, one of the effects is either or. One will be look for 2 fairy resonators and add them to your hand, or +4/+4 for the end of the turn to one of your resonators that it's a fairy. We'll use 4 Rewriting Law. So tap 2, tap 1 green, tap 1 colorless, and draw a card, and re-tap them again. And untap your 2 mana that you pay for this. That's the effect of this card. So it gives you draw power. Start off with 3 light sprites. It has flying, and for every fairy you have on the field, you gain 100 life. Normally with this deck, you will have at least 6 fairies on first turn, so you could tap and gain 600 life for each fairy you tap with that card. Well, you tap that fairy multiple times, you'll probably gain 6, 12, 18 life if you have enough to do that. You have 4 water sprites to top deck. If you're your top deck and it's a fairy, you add it to hand. So again, you'll get more consistency and add more cards to your hand with this card. 4 wind sprites. Tap to produce a light, and it's a +2/+2 only fairy that you'll use that doesn't have flying in this deck. 3 flame sprites. It has flying and swiftness. You either tap to do 100 damage for every fairy you have to resonate on the field on your opponent's side, or you could attack for it. With this setup of this deck, you will want to attack because all your flying resonators will be beefed up either to 800 to 1000 attack power. 3 Black Moon Fairies. When they get destroyed, you add a fairy from your graveyard to your hand when it leaves the field. So that's good if you need to bring back Tatiana or another, or Umbreon, just to have quick cast on the field. You have 3 Escort to the Fairy King. Reason why is a quick cast. It protects your resonator, especially when you're attacking from any spell or any targeting effects. We had 3 Mintswimmer, Night King Umbreon. It gives your fairies in your hand quick cast, and this card has flying. So quick casting is good in this game because when they attack with a big beater, you can just quick cast them small, block, and the creature dies and your life is still protected. We have 3 Vigen, Lady of the Lakes. This card is your boss for this deck. For every fairy you summon, you gain 200 to the rest of the fairies. So if you summon 3 fairies, you gain 600 attack and defense for that turn. So your fairies will get really powerful, especially if you have 3 on board. That's 6 each. So I'll be 18 attack power to all of your resonators with flying. So it's not a bad card. And you could summon her turn 3. Well, actually turn 2. You could actually summon her turn 2 because you use Wind Sprite. You could tap that for cost. And pay your mana. I believe it's turn 2 or turn 3, but it still you bring her early, so you could start chipping away from those life points. And Tatiana, you tap 3 resonators on the field. It will cost 2 colorless. So you tap 3, that's 6 colorless. You tap for 1 blue and summon her. She gives it +2/+2 to all the fairies until she leaves the field. So if you have 2 of her, that's 400 you're giving constantly. You bring a Vigen out and you start summoning fairies from your hand. All your fairies will be beefed up enough to like gain OTK your opponent by turn 5. It's not a bad deck. I love it. It's easy to learn, especially if you're new to the game. This deck will make it easier for you to pick up the game and start playing and actually win some matches. The stone lineup. We got 2 First Flight Memorias. They produce green, but if you tap, they produce any color. You tap, discard, and 1 card less to create any mana you need. We use 3 magic stones. 4 magic stones of the Gusting Sky. So the dual stones. It's light and green. And you have Fairies Memoria. So when you tap that, you have to reveal fairies, so you keep it. A lot of people forget when they're attacking, they're just missing like 200 points. And then you have mana to spare. You could tap this and tap a light and give that fairy +2/+2. So this deck has consistent power for your resonators. And that'll be it for this video. Please subscribe. Leave a comment if you think this is you have a better build or a better suggestion. We always accept suggestions, so just leave a comment below. Next video we're probably going to bring out will be a Gil Lapis Mono Black, and because I'm really excited to show a few promos, because this game for joining tournaments will give away promos, so I really want to reveal those, especially because I just swapped from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh's like, for me it's already a dead game because they're shutting down a lot of stuff. Other games are competing way better, and I love this game. This game became one of my favorite ones that I'll beat Yu-Gi-Oh! And I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 2002. So it's been a long time, and I finally quit. So yeah, and if you want any other videos or any other decks or any rulers that you want to bring up, just leave a comment below. We'll try to see if we can build a video for you. Alright, people, have a nice day and subscribe.